Ladies and gentlemen, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game, finally got its first big gameplay reveal here with showing HUD elements and all sorts of different things, the class systems and different abilities. So I've been waiting to cover this game for a while now just because I wanted to cover it. I just didn't have any good gameplay or anything to really showcase for it, except for maybe like a reaction to a trailer or something. But now it's time. There's gameplay. No release date yet, except it is coming next year along with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So we're going to have a lot of ASIMs next year, which is going to be a ton of fun. And of course, I'll be covering both of these on the channel. So this game, along with Killer Clowns, is taking a bit of a spin on the ASIM genre. Killer Clowns, of course, being 3 clowns versus 10 citizens. And then this one's 3 family members, which are the killers in this game, versus 4 victims, I think is what they're called. But yeah, if we just take a look at some of the gameplay here, it looks like graphically, it looks amazing. I don't think this is going to be the only map, even though this is the map from the movie, of course. He mentioned that he got to play on the map that's based on the movie, which means I'm guessing there's going to be other maps, of course. But yeah, I just want to kind of go, not really frame by frame, but just point out some things that I've noticed. So first off, before we get into that though, there are 3 family members. There's Leatherface, the cook, and the hillbilly dude. I don't even know what his name is actually. The hitchhiker, I'm pretty sure. They have 3 unique abilities. Each one of them is very unique to play on their own because Leatherface, of course, has his chainsaw, and we'll get more into details of what that entails later in the video. The cook has like insane listening abilities, and he can spot people super far away. And the hitchhiker can kind of act like a victim and go into crawl spaces, the same exact ones that the victims can go in. I don't know if they're called victims. Should I just refer to them as survivors? I actually don't know. But they literally are victims because they spawn in the basement. They've already been captured. It's not about not trying to be captured in this game. They've already been captured. They spawn in the basement and they got to work their way out of the place. And in this video, he also mentions there's 2 exits, only 2 ways to escape, which gets me worried because there's 3 family members. So is like camping the exits going to be a thing? They've definitely probably thought of that, right? So I don't think that's going to be a thing, but that just like kind of worries me. But maybe when he means there's 2 ways to escape, we see later in the video there's you can get out to the road, so you can jump out the top story windows to get to the road from the outside, and you can escape from the basement tunnel. If you power up something in the attic, that opens a door in the basement that leads to the outside. Don't know if that tunnel leads straight to the road or if that's just a pure escape option, or if it's like just leads to outside and then you have to make your way to the road again. I don't know. We don't know the exact gameplay mechanics yet, but as soon as we do, I'll be covering it here on the channel. So stay tuned, subscribe, leave a like, and let's hop into what I saw in this trailer. Okay, so the gameplay kind of starts here in seemingly, I'm guessing, like the second phase of the game. I'm guessing this game is split into 3 phases. The basement phase, getting up to the house, counting the second floor as the same phase, and then escaping the house, getting out to the field, which you also have to escape because there's barbed wire fences and traps and stuff, and getting to the road. So 3 phases: basement, house, field, outside. Except for that one basement escape option, still don't know. Does that tunnel lead to the field, or is it just a pure escape right there? I don't know. But there better be a lot of ways out of the basement and into the field because, again, camping could definitely be a thing that can ruin the game. So I'm pretty sure they've thought of that though. This game looks really well done, by the way. It's got graphics kind of similar to Evil Dead if you've played the Evil Dead game. But yeah, I really like it. Really realistic. But yeah, gameplay starts here. They're using controllers, obviously, but as he's moving through the house, he's able to silence this chicken that's going off as just a noise disturbance. I guess maybe if you just walk by it or anything, that'll go off. I don't know what silencing it does. Do you kill the chicken? Probably. He has a screwdriver, a knife. Here's his heart, his health, his stamina. He's got an ability down here. They don't really go over too much of the teens' abilities, or not teens, survivors, whatever. But just having abilities for each person is really cool. And they say, they don't go into it here, but they say there's a huge skill tree and a bunch of different things. So lots to grind out and lots of replayability. But yeah, there's traps like these. This isn't really a trap, but it's a noisemaker basically. So you can cut that down. Probably uses one of your weapons to do it. But these kind of traps, yes, he's got a noise disturbance and he's going after them. Door was just left, right, or wide open. They escape so easy. But yeah, as the family is going through this place, they're collecting blood from around the map. They're also killing the victims and taking their blood, and they bring it over to the grandpa, if you remember him from the movie. They feed him the blood, and he'll let off like a radar ping. He'll scream or something, let that off. Anyone that's moving during that scream will be detected and shown their auras through walls. So if you ever played R6 Siege or Rainbow Six Siege, basically Lion's ability, activate it, and then anyone that's caught moving will be detected. Yeah, this girl, for example, they go over her ability. It's a little lock icon right there. It can instantly break any lock on the map. Just boom, instant. So that seems pretty good. Right there, he was able to attack a family member. But you can't kill them, apparently. So only stun them briefly with either screwdrivers or shivs or whatever you find. And here's him using his family member ability right there. You can detect people. It's gonna like spike in different directions where people are, so that means there's someone to the right. And then if you cone in on them, it'll glow red. So this does seem to be a pure escape option right here. Just doesn't even bring you out to the next phase, doesn't bring you to the field, it's just you escaped from the basement. But someone has to make it to the attic and set up the power. So a family member will definitely want to guard the attic, one will be out in the field, and I don't know, one roaming the house. They go into some details here about Leatherface's ability. When he's revving his chainsaw, it like increases everyone's heart rate around. Don't exactly know what that does, but it probably makes them make more noise and breathe heavier and stuff like that. When attacking, he can attack without it being revved, so he can like be sneaky and just march up to them and hit them with an unrevved chainsaw, but it doesn't do a ton of damage. If you rev it just correctly though, and hit like a sweet spot, you can insta-kill anyone with the chainsaw. So you're gonna want to pace yourself so that right when you make it up to the person, it's at the perfect rev point where you can one-hit them. If you rev it too much though, it can overheat and jam. Also, Leatherface is he could just break through any door in the house, easy peasy. Break through any vault system as well right here. So all the family members are really unique. Don't know if you're going to be able to choose who you play as when you queue up, but I don't know. Like there can't, I know for a fact there can't be like 3 Leatherfaces on one team. It's going to be split into each family member. But will you be able to choose beforehand, or is it RNG? I don't know. We know Killer Clowns is going with the RNG system of you just queue up and you either get survivors or clowns, but you can pick your clown once you get into the match. And there's map callouts as well. Exterior is marked up there. Basement storage. So there's a lot of detail in the game. I am very much looking forward to this. Yeah, this guy's just running up to the window. I guess you could just vault right out the window once you get up there. But then you have this whole field to get through. And this guy can place traps, like bear traps and different things out in the yard. So that seems really fun. It seems like it's going to be a lot more fun to play as the family though. The survivors here are just kind of getting destroyed. I don't know. I need to see more of their gameplay first. But yeah, he just placed a trap right there. She stepped in it, and then that is terrifying. This dude just running towards her. Someone's sneaking over there. You can also hide in bushes as the survivors as well. I don't know how effective that is. He's feeding the grandpa blood in the background, and then it detects all these people moving, although that crouched person up top didn't seem like they were moving, but they were searching through something. You can also hide in chests and probably lockers and under beds and stuff like that, but for sure chests because we see it in the trailer. But yeah, crawl spaces like that she's going in, Leatherface obviously can't do anything about that, but if you get the hitchhiker to come in, he can go right in there with her and attack her trying to get the power switch. So there's going to be and there's the chest right there, so there's going to be a little bit of teamwork between the family members, splitting off into the best sections of the map that they can work in. It's going to be weird. Like, is there going to be gameplay styles where the family members don't split up either? They all work together as a team and just traverse the map together and destroy everyone. The cook listens out and finds people for Leatherface to kill, and then the hitchhiker just sets up traps with them. I don't know. What's the best gameplay style that's gonna happen? But yeah, hiding in bushes right there. It doesn't seem like she's super hidden, but maybe to Leatherface's perspective he is. But the family members are in third person as well, it seems. So, I don't know. That's a first for ASIMs for me, being the monster or killer is in third person. But But yeah, anyways, that is all the gameplay details that I can basically go over here from what we've seen so far. But what we see so far, I am very excited to get my hands on. Let me know what you thought about it. Does the gameplay look fun? Are you excited for this game at all? Are you more excited for Killer Clowns or this? I think I'm more excited for Killer Clowns just because it's so different. The 3v10 seems really interesting to me, and the map being a gigantic citywide map is really interesting. But this as well, seems like a fun time. So can't wait for the beta to come out. I don't know if there is going to be a beta, but if there is, I probably already signed up. I just forgot at this point because this was announced so long ago. But we're finally getting gameplay, and it's coming out next year. The new year is almost upon us. So yeah, stay tuned on the channel for me to cover more of this game and other asims as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.